my Tauruses, and welcome to your June reading. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot here with you. I want to say thanks to everybody who has liked, subscribed, shared, or supported the channel in any way, or supported me in any way. I would especially like to welcome my new followers. I love you. I'm glad you're here. Let's see, what do I want to say? I also will be doing readings on Fiverr, so I've got the information for that down below. It seems like it's going to be a kind of a good compromise since my website is pissing me off and is not communicating with PayPal like it should, so that's cool. So while I figure that out, I'm going to do Fiverr and see how that goes. With that, let's get into it, shall we? I've got everything all laid out already. Let us begin. So, whoops, let me break the table too while I'm at it. So Taurus, for the month of June, the energy for the month for you is going to be the Ace of Cups. So that's going to be the energy of sort of filling your own cup first. This deck, it looks so dark and dreary. Like, I think you're coming from a bad place into a better place where it comes to self-love. So I think you're putting some more time into yourself, and it's going to pay off for you. We have also the Moth, which is awareness. So be aware of, I'm getting energy leaks. So, excuse me. So be aware of anywhere that like saps your energy. If it's your job, if it's a certain person, if it's a certain activity, whatever it is that kind of just sucks the life out of you, just sort of be aware of that. And see if there's sort of any changes that you can make to that situation going forward as part of this self-care, self-love, filling up your own cup first kind of thing that you're going to be doing this month. Okay, come on, cards. So your energy this month is the King of Swords. You are in a place of power, it seems. You're making some decisions. You're dealing with karma too, because every time I pick up this card, all I notice is this giant Saturn symbol, and Saturn is the Lord of Karma. He is also the Lord of learning and lessons and getting shit done, right? So I feel like this is a month of learning and lessons and getting shit done and burning off karma. So in the past, I feel like you have closed the door on something, karmically speaking, like you've finished up a lesson, you're able to move on from it, and this new self-care, filling your own cup up situation is kind of what came out of that, is what I'm kind of feeling. The energy working on you right now is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is getting in touch with your feminine side, specifically your spiritual feminine side, the receptivity, the intuition, getting messages from the divine. I feel like you're getting a lot of kind of, you know, downloads, if you want to call them that. You're getting messages and signs, and it's kind of going to help point you in the direction that you should go. In your near past, we have the Ten of Wands, which talks about, you know, heavy shit, burdens, things that we carry around. I feel like you put something down. You put down a burden that was really weighing heavily on you as part of this karmic cycle you tied up. I feel like you put something down and you're able to move on and be lighter, if that makes sense. We have the King of Cups in your near future here. The King of Cups is a card of someone who is able to control their emotions, not control, able to utilize their emotions. It's a kind, loving, someone caring, someone generous with their time and affection. It's also a card of emotional mastery, right? So if you master your emotions, it's not that you know how to avoid them or know how to never ever let them affect you. It is that you understand that emotions come up to tell us something. They're there for a reason, and you have learned to work with them rather than against them. So that's in your near future here. So that's not a bad place to be. And the Wheel of Fortune is what the universe is giving you in this situation that's helping you. The Wheel of Fortune can be tying up a karmic cycle, like I had said. It can be the universe kind of pushing you forward towards something better. So I feel like whatever karmic cycle you tied up, it was a big one, and stuff is going to start really progressing for you going forward here. What you have within you that's already able to help you is the Emperor. This is an energy of, it's an energy of Aries, which is not a Taurus energy at all, but it's an energy of going out in the world, getting things done, making decisions, being in control, being in power. So at this time, at least, that is within you, and you can use that, whether you know it's there or not, it is, and you can harness that power of, you know, being in charge of yourself and being very powerful, very, very in control of yourself, to move forward in this situation that we have here. What the universe wants you to know is the devil. The devil is all those things that keep us tied and bound and hold us back from our highest and greatest good, right? So the devil can mean sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever it is that you use to distract yourself from doing the work. Because, you know, when emotions come up that need to be healed, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, it's hurtful, and sometimes we just don't want to deal with it. And so, you know what, we go to the bar with our friends instead, or whatever that might be for you. So the universe is just kind of giving you a heads up that don't do that, because whatever this is that you're processing through here, whatever this karmic cycle is, you need to go through kind of the leftover emotions with it, so that whatever that cycle that you left behind is doesn't follow you into the future. What's working for you right now is the Lovers. This could be a person that's a Gemini, because this is a card of Gemini. This could be Gemini season, which is what we're in right now in June. I mean, just the fact that, you know, Gemini season and the astrology of it could be helping you. It could also be a partnership or a love relationship. It could be, it's anyone that you can kind of lean on. It's anybody who you work well together with. I feel in this case, I am kind of leaning towards the fact that it is a love relationship for a lot of you. So whoever this partner is in your life, they're helping you to move forward. They're working for you. They're working for you. I mean, they might not actually be legitimately working for you, but you know what I mean. What's working against you? The Hanged Man. So I think you've got into a little bit of a dark place emotionally, some of you. The Hanged Man is all about sacrificing yourself to yourself. Let me start over. It's the story of Odin, right? Odin hanging on the world tree for 9 days and 9 nights. He sacrificed himself to himself because he's God, right? So he sacrificed himself to God. What this means, sacrificing yourself to yourself, is giving up your old way of being and who you are to become the greatest and best version of yourself. In my mind, that's what it means. That's working against you because I don't think that you're yet willing to give up all of the past you that's not working for you anymore. I think you're still kind of clinging to some little piece of that, whether it's a group of friends or it's a job or it's a place you hang out or it's a belief system or whatever it is. There's a piece of the old you that needs to go away so that you can progress, but you're not letting it. But with the Wheel of Fortune being here in what the universe is giving you, I think the universe is going to kind of force your hand a little bit. And if it's, for example, if it's a group of friends, the universe is going to grab those friends and they're just going to slowly disappear. They're going to just fall out of your life because you're suddenly not going to have anything in common, that kind of stuff. So whatever those little pieces of the old you're hanging on to too tightly, I think are just going to naturally end up dissipating. So a little bit painful sometimes, but necessary. Your outcome is the Page of Wands. I feel like in your case here, the Page of Wands, pages are messengers, right? So this is a message of passion. It could be literal, like physical passion, like somebody's like, hey, baby, hey. Or it could be, I mean, that could be from this lovers. It could be your lover, you know? Or it could be that you're going to get a message from somebody about one of your passions. Like somebody's going to shoot you a text and be like, hey, I know you're into, you know, Leonardo da Vinci and there's this big exhibit at the museum. You want to go? Something like that. Or they're going to be like, hey, there's this creative writing class. Do you want to go? Or you're going to see an event on Facebook or something. I feel like whatever that is, it's going to come towards the end of the month, I'd say. And it's going to be something that's going to light you up. It's going to be a good opportunity, even if it's a really small thing like a class or something. It's going to really light you up. It's going to add like a path. It's going to be part of your self-care that you're kind of working on here. It's going to be part of self-love and filling your own cup first. So whatever that is, look out for that. That's going to be cool. So let's get into oracle cards. We have encouragement. So wherever you get encouragement in life is where you want to spend more time. If your family makes you feel kind of shitty about yourself and they're always kind of judgy, then that's clearly not where you want to spend your time and focus, because even if they're your family, they make you feel like shit, you know? It could be a situation like that. So go towards friends and acquaintances and whatever that encourage you and make you feel good about yourself at this time, because that's really going to help you, again, love you like you should. Because if you constantly have people dragging you down and telling you, you know, and judging you and telling you you're doing the wrong things, how the fuck are you going to love yourself, right? So don't spend time with those negative Nancys, right? Okay, so we also have strength. You are stronger than you would ever imagine you are. The universe wants you to know that you have this ultimate strength inside of you, which is the Emperor card too. Strength. It's also, you know, like I said, energy of being in charge, but you are really, really strong, sometimes stubborn, probably, but you're very strong. You, like you have a lot of emotional fortitude, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have a lot of, like emotional strength that you don't think you have. People can rely on you. You're stable and steady. And that's actually going to serve you going forward as long as you don't let it turn into like stubbornness, you know. We also have talisman. I feel like whatever symbol for you, and now that I look at this card, I feel water. I feel it feels watery to me, even though this is clearly she's on land, but it feels watery to me this time around. I got this in another reading and it felt like something completely different. I feel like you should carry something of water on you. And I know that that sounds weird. Like, what am I supposed to do? Take a freaking bowl of water with me everywhere I go? But some sort of a symbol that symbolizes water or watery energy. Maybe you've got like a necklace that looks like a little river or something, or draw it on you even. Or just get near water as much as you can. Go swim in the ocean if you live near the ocean. Dip your toes in a lake. Do your salt baths, that sort of thing. But carry something with you that symbolizes water to you, even if it's just wearing blue or something a lot. Something like that. Think on that. All right, and then we've got this one last card. These are a little bit skewed to the Christian in their wording. So if you're not a Christian, just, you know, take out God and the Lord and those sorts of things and insert the universe or whatever it is that you believe in. Your card is direction. And it says, Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So I think that also speaks to your hanged man here, where you're not making the moves you need to make. You're holding on to something that needs to go, and the universe is going to kind of prompt you in the right direction. Like I said, friends might fall away, jobs might fall away, whatever's not serving you is going to kind of naturally fall out of your life, and that's how the universe is going to kind of push you in the right direction. So it's not a bad place to be. It is a place of movement, which is good. You're not stuck and stagnant. You've got some things moving. You just need to step out of your own way. I mean, you did have a giant karmic cycle end, just like I said. But once you got out of that, I think slowly but surely, you know, the movement's going to start. You're going to get to where you need to go. So that's what I have for you, my Tauruses. I love you all. I am glad you're here. And thank you so much for all of your love and support. And I will see you all in July. Have an excellent month of June. Bye.